Alright guys, we are back. This is going to be episode 4. I told you in the end of episode 3 that I was going to do some building and then come back. But I decided instead of going and doing a bunch of mining for cobblestone and some other resources, I was going to make a couple little things that would let me do it a little bit simpler. First thing I'm going to do is build a small cobblestone gen. Gen being generator. This way I don't have to go down and sit there and mine cobblestone just so I can have cobblestone. As I build, it will generate cobblestone for me, and then I can go get more, build more, and then again while I'm building with those, it'll generate more for me. Essentially you build it, it's you have some lava, you got some water, and the combination of those two will create cobblestone. And then you need some people just sit there and mine it as it's generated. I'm going to build it a little more automated. I just want to end up with the ability to go to a chest, open it up, and there's cobblestone. I mean, you can't really get much more simpler than that. If they could teleport it into your inventory, that would be about the only way. So this isn't going to be a permanent thing. I'm just going to build it so that I can continue building while it's generating. So I'm going to get everything I need together, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, looks like we got everything I'm going to need here. This is, I believe, everything we're going to need, as well as the water and the lava. First thing we're going to build is a timer. Timer is part of red power, and going to need to save one of those. We're not going to need all 8 of these, but what these do, they make, I forget the exact name of the item. I think it's a stone wafer? Stone wafer? Yeah, stone wafer. And that smooth stone, you burn it up in a furnace, and each smooth stone gives you 2 stone wafers. We're going to need a couple of these. Any of the gates, essentially any of the circuitry, whether it's gates, the timer, AND gates, NOR gates, XNOR gates, I don't know what most of the crap does anyways. These are the basis for all of those designs, these little stone wafers. These, as well as some redstone and redstone torches and a couple other things, are what you use to create them. So 10, I believe, should be good enough for the moment. One of the first things you need is 3 of these, and these make a stone wire. We're going to need 3 of those. Actually, while I'm doing this, this makes it a little easier. Make another automatic crafting table. Why did I do that? Can't do that yet. Let's do this. The silly things you have to do to put something on top of the other. Alright. So the first part we need is that. 3 stone wires. And then these make a anode? Yeah, stone anode. You only need 2 of those, but the only way the recipe works is to make 3. So put 2 of those there. Then this is actually going to make, we got to do this first. Going to need 2 redstone torches. And you see, that actually makes a stone cathode. You need 1 of those. And then this makes a stone pointer. And then put the pointer in the middle, the stone cathode on the bottom, and 2 of these blank wafers in the corners, and you get a timer. And the timer, I'll show you how to use that in a minute. How about that? Alright. Next thing we're going to need, we're going to make this block breaker. And to make that, we're going to need a piston. Well, the piston's the only really hard thing. Well, thing you might not know, I should say. So, 3 pieces of wood there. Nope, that goes there. and that gives you a piston, and that's part of vanilla Minecraft. You can make that with no mods. So, how'd this go again? Piston, redstone, and an iron pickaxe. And you have to make sure that the iron pickaxe... Do I have iron? Yeah, I do. The iron pickaxe has to be brand new. You cannot have used it. If it has the little damage, health, whatever you want to call it, bar down here, even if it's full, you can't use it. It has to be brand new. So, put that there, that there, that there. 3 cobble. And that's going to give us 1 block breaker. Now, the other thing we're going to need, which I didn't even think of, I need to make an alloy furnace. Oh well, I can show you guys how to make that too. Alright, we need some clay, because we need to use bricks. Which way's land? It's south, right? Yeah. Alright, we should be able to find some, I'm going to make a book real quick, it'll make it easier to get over there. Tell you what, I'm just going to cut it for a second, and I will be right back once I get some clay. Okay, now we've got everything we need. Sorry about the audio for the past few minutes. At the beginning of the episode, I had my ceiling fan on, and it makes a lot of noise. Not so much actual noise, but it moves a lot of air, which apparently creates a lot of wind noise. And I didn't think about it till after I had recorded that, so I'm not going to record it again. You're just going to have to suck it up and deal with it. I listened to it. It wasn't that bad, so don't cry about it. Anyways, needed some bricks. Bricks, which all you do is burn up some clay. Gives you bricks. Then we're going to turn those into bricks. This is a brick. These are bricks with an S. So, and you take 8 of these, and that gives you an alloy furnace. This is part of Red Power. This is what lets you essentially take, for example, we could take redstone and iron, and it will give us a red iron. Actually, we have to do that, so let's do that. No, it's copper. I'm sorry, it's copper. And guess it would help if it could run. Gonna need some more coal or charcoal or something here pretty soon. And this is going to give us red alloy ingot. Going to need some more bronze too. Let's go ahead and burn up some more copper, because we don't need any more brick. Alright, we're going to need 1 more piece of copper. Alright. Now, when you have these 3 red alloy ingots, put them in a line, or you can put them, or not. Guess they have to be that way. This gives you red alloy wire, and I'm going to show you how to use that in a second as well. It's essentially just like redstone, and using it for redstone wire, but it's much nicer and much cooler. You could even say it's awesome. Alright. So now we have our block breaker. We have red alloy wire. We've got a timer. Yeah, I'm gonna make it without any tubing. No, what am I doing? Need a chest. Not gonna need any tubing yet. So I think this should work. I haven't tested it, and of course I only have 8 cobblestone figures. Gonna need more than that. I'll just make it out of dirt. It'll be fine. I'll put that away, put that away. Clean up my inventory a little bit. I'm not gonna make it out of wood, because that will burn. Alright, and this should be all we need for the moment. Let's make it over here somewhere. And I'm hoping this works and I don't look stupid. Stupider than normal. but you never know. So we're going to end up putting our water here. And then we should be able to put our lava here. And what should happen is that right here, right in this space, not the one below it, but in this space here, cobblestone should just pop up. Let me go ahead and we're going to put our block breaker in there. Does it face? Oh, it figures. Facing the wrong direction. Alright. You need this large hole facing the area that you want to break. And you see the smaller hole is your output. And we are going to need a tube, I guess. I will go ahead and do it. Because I'm going to make a... I'm going to end up putting another block breaker on here. And it'll give us, you know, twice as much generation. So we're going to need one more piece of bronze, which means we need that. And actually we're going to need some glass too. So we get a piece of glass. Or a piece of sand. Burn that up to make some glass. And... oh wait, we need brass. That's what we need is brass. What am I doing? That's right. You take your alloy furnace and you put it in 3 pieces of copper and 1 piece of tin. And if I remember correctly, it should give us 2 brass. 4 brass, even better. And we're going to get our piece of glass out of here. Go to our crafting table. And it gives you 8 pneumatic tubes. Nice. And what we're going to do, because I'm going to end up putting... let's see, that's... the other hole's going to be here. So the block breaker would be here. So... wait, what? Okay. Lava's there. Hole was there, so that'll be... okay. That's what we're doing. I'll get it straight one day. So... I'm going to put like so. And then eventually the other one will be here. Oh, my eye is bothering me again. Something in the air, I don't know. Alright. Alright, so we're going to put some water there. And that didn't work at all. I got no way to get rid of that. Oh. I wonder if this will break it. I'm not worried about collecting it. Does the lava go on top? Does it go up one? Or does it go over one? I think it goes over one. Why did I do that? Oh. It's like I just bought the game. What was I thinking? Come on, break. It is breaking, right? Does it crack it up? Oh. You'd think I'd never played before. If you hear a funny noise, it's me beating my head on the desk. I don't think this is doing anything. I've honestly never tried to break this without actually having a diamond pick. That was doing nothing at all. Awesome! I have 3 diamonds, but I didn't want to use them for that. Oh. Well, you know what? That gives us a reason to make another portal pretty soon. So, what the hell? Doing it for you guys. Gonna spend my diamonds. Because I want you to see this generator. Which means I gotta go all the way to the bottom and get another bucket of lava. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Which means... put this together real quick. The lava is actually going to go one over. It's going to go here, which means when it flows to here, poof, it should make it... I don't even know where it's going to make it now. We'll just figure it out. Gotta say, I've never really made cobble generators because never really had to. But since I'm going to try and do so much building right off the bat, then I figured it would be useful to have one. So, lava time. Should have brought some water with me. Let's get to just in case. Alright. All the way back up. And I guess, while I'm down here, now that I'm showing you the mine shaft all the way down to the bottom, I'm guessing, is this just the way that the world is generated now? Down here? I had never seen this before. I had never played 1.2.5 with the world gen. I've been on 1.2.3, and I don't know, it freaked me out before. I thought I was in something weird, but you know, I'm pretty far away, and it's still the same style. So I guess that's the way they generate it now. I think I like it better. You can see a lot more of what's going on. You can. It looks like you can find the ores a lot easier. Seems to be easier. To me, at least. Alright. I'm just going to move this one over. Well, let me make sure this works first. Okay, so it's going to generate there. Let's try it a couple times and just see what happens. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely going to do it there. So we're going to move all this over. Oh, don't go down there. What'd you do that for? It's not where you're supposed to go. Alright. Alright, so we got our block breaker. Which means if that one's there, then the other one's going to go here. So we're going to put the chest right in the middle. And then run a tube down to it, and then afterwards we're going to put the other one here. And what we're going to do, let's see, how can we do the timer? If you've never messed with these before, these are pretty neat. Before, to build a timer, you had to use, you know, 6 or 8 block area with regular redstone and the repeater. I think it's called a repeater. Whatever the vanilla little circuitry thing is. Well, with these, that's the whole thing. You notice it's spinning around here, and once it gets to there, it throws out a redstone signal. And you can actually change these up. You can add, you know, so many seconds. I think the lowest you can go is 0.2, which is really actually too fast. I don't think Minecraft can actually keep up with that. But what I'm going to set this to is 1 second. And you see now it's spinning faster. And then we can run our redstone wire. And you see, this will animate here in a second. See? See that going down in there? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And I think I need to slow it down some. There we go. A little bit more. Give it time to actually generate the cobble. There we go. Alright. Look at that. We already got 20 cobble. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another one right next to this. And we're going to need... Where's my water at? So at the moment, I'm going to make this other side out of cobble. And let's see, the hole is going to be there. So we're going to have block breaker is going to be here. And then the hole is going to be here. And the water is going to be here. Right? Yeah. That there. That gives... Yes. That is exactly what we want. Alright, now we're going to need to make another block breaker. Look at that. Making cobble. Pretty soon we'll be making diamond blocks. All kinds of other cool junk. Throw that in there. Alright, so now for the block breaker we needed a piston pickaxe. Alright, got iron ingot. Gonna need that. Gonna need some redstone. Gonna need the wood here. We got cobble. I think we got everything. Alright, so let's do this again. Make a brand new iron pickaxe. Make our... Oh, I need one more piece of iron. No, you kidding me? I got no more iron? Really? Oh, I think I had some... I did. Look at that. A stack of 64. Let's burn up, I will say 16 of it. Running low on fuel. And you'd think by now that I would have started writing down what time I started these episodes at, but guess what? I didn't do it again. Alright. So throw that there. We got our piston. That. Oh, not that. And we got another block breaker. So now, what we're going to do is put this one here. Yep, still making it. Don't want to drop in the lava, even though we're on the ocean. It wouldn't be hard to drop in the, jump in the water there. We're going to make some more tubing there. Extend this over. And bam! Double generator. Look at that. No more mining for cobble. I'd rather hunt for other stuff. Look at that. We already got 2 stacks. 2 stacks of cobble. It's got nothing on me. Technically, it's pretty basic. But, hey. Now, I wonder... Can we... I wonder if I can just build it right here. Put another piece of lava there. And then put the block breakers on top. We're getting pretty permanent there. I think this will be fine for now. Look at that. We almost got 3 stacks. Psst, poof, psst, poof. You can feel the industry, just gears of industry turning, grinding away. Pretty soon we'll have giant smokestacks with all kinds of crazy crap going on. Anyways, let's put some of this stuff away. Now, what I'm planning on doing, before I lose all of that, don't want to lose any of that stuff. Do I got enough to build? Yeah, I do. Okay. Gonna make some more pickaxes here, and I think I'll probably... Yeah, I'll make a shovel too. Why not? Do I not have any more sticks? No? One little piece of wood? Really? I'm out of wood? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I got 1 piece of wood. Oh, I'm gonna have to go looking for wood. Well, then I better make... do I have... Oh, yeah, I got iron. Alright. Let's make an iron axe, and, make an iron axe, and then we're going to go get a crap ton of wood. While that's generating cobble, we're going to go get some wood, and we'll be good. Alright. I guess let's go to that snow biome. See what's over there. Oh, gotta press space. Oh, that's what I can do. Since I'm making these in a couple of different cuts now, I can look at the length of the other ones. Let's see, that one is just under 2 minutes, and that's just over 4, so we'll say 6. So we only got 6 minutes of video so far, besides what we've done now. Which, truthfully, I'm not too worried about how long these run. Nobody's watching them anyways. But, yeah. Some poor little cow hurt itself. I should go put it down. Anyways, the first project I'm going to build here is probably going to be a forestry wood farm. I don't know if you're really supposed to call it a farm, but yeah. Because that seems to be the thing I end up using a lot of, at least in the very beginning. And the nice thing with forestry, it used to be that the wood farm, you had a separate machine for wood and a separate machine for rubber wood. That's no longer the case. I still see some people posting that oh, I can't build the rubber tree farm, I can't build it, oh, bugs, oh. It's not the case. You can't build it anymore on purpose. The tree farm now will do regular trees as well as rubber trees. There's no... It doesn't care what they are. It's just a tree. Me personally, I think it should have been that way from the beginning, because it was just strange. The very first time I built it, I'm like, well, why can't I put these rubber trees in here? What the hell? And then I realized, after watching some videos, believe it or not, that it was a totally separate machine. But now that it's the same machine, you can build it once, and sometimes I just go and swap it out if I need rubber, or if I'm running low on rubber, I throw some rubber tree saplings in it. If I don't need rubber trees, then I do wood, because you can always use wood. There's no problem having extra wood. Alright. So I think we're just about good. Let's see, how much wood we got? 3 stacks. Let's get 1 more stack worth. Give us a nice semi-round number. Almost there. If I was just chopping trees without the Tricapitator mod, I would cut here, but since I'm able to move around and not just stand in one spot and hack away at a tree, it's not so bad. You'll be alright. Suck it up, you can live with it. And I'm gonna kill a cow. Shut up, cow. Another thing you can never have enough of is meat. Or else you'll be saying, where's the beef? I can't believe they finally brought that back. I remember that Wendy's commercial as a kid. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? And however many years, I'm not going to say how many years ago that was, however many years later, they finally bring it back. Alright, I've made myself feel old enough. as it is. So I'm going back to the base. I really wish Fraps gave you some info as it was recording. You know, something in the window that said you've been recording for so many minutes. You know, like a little timer, or how big the file is, or that it is or is not recording, so that you realize that it stopped recording on you. Not that that ever happens. Look at that. Look at all that cobble. Just from this little tiny simple machine. Once you make it right. It can do that, or it can be a single use obsidian generator. Ah, we need another chest. It's a good thing I got wood. Can't wait for the alchemical chests. Much more useful. Much more. Alright, let's offload that. Now, why was I getting the wood? Oh, I was going to make a shovel. Well, you know what? I'm not worried about it now. Not that big a deal. I was going to go do some gathering resources while this was generating, but psh, I got enough now. Doesn't matter. So let's do this. How much? I'm going to upgrade this while we're waiting, and we'll make a electric furnace. God, it's already out. I'll make a electric furnace, and then with that we can start making charcoal, and we can use the... Oh, I got enough iron. Alright, so a ring of iron gives you iron furnace, and we're actually going to need... Let me get that out of there. Going to need 1 refined iron, and then we're going to need 7. I don't have enough copper. Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to need 3 pieces of copper, 3 copper ingots, and 6 pieces of rubber. Don't know why I got 7. Can't count today. Of course, that's like any other day. Get a drink of my tea here. Drink the last of my tea, apparently. Alright. So we're going to take that. We're going to make our 6 insulated copper wires. And we need a piece of redstone. 2 pieces, actually. And again, like I showed you earlier, this is an electronic circuit. So we take that, and I believe it's 2 more pieces of redstone. And then you do your furnace. Is it up there or is it there? There we go. So an iron furnace, 2 pieces of redstone, and an electronic circuit, and that gives you the electric furnace. And I'll tell you what, let me make... Well, what I'll do... Do I have the stuff to make one of those? Yeah, I do. Alright, so we're also going to make a bat box here real quick. Let that burn up. I'm going to go place this down. And the bat box is essentially a battery that's going to, you know, the generator is going to put out power. It's going to go to the battery box, which is going to be right here. And it acts like a battery. Not really much way to simply explain it. Need some more rubber. And we're going to need some tin and some more redstone. And what we're going to have to build here is 3 of these reusable batteries. Going to need 3 of those. And then I believe this is the recipe, if I remember it right. Yeah. Alright. So you got 3 batteries, 1 piece of copper insulated cable, and 5 pieces of wood. It can be any wood, any color wood, doesn't matter. And you get a bat box. And let me get my wrench out just in case I need it. And we're going to break this one off. And I believe, does it go this direction? Hold on, let me throw something in there that'll burn. We'll throw these planks in there. Okay. No, that's different colors. Throw those in there and burn those up real quick. I don't know if I got the... Yeah, okay, I got that going the right direction. What you can't see on this particular, because the wire's so big, is on this side, there's going to be a circle. It's not on any of the other ones. It's only on one side. And that circle is the output. So any power that goes into it is only going to come out on the side with the circle. So even though you can't see it, it's here. Trust me, believe me, not lying to you. Wouldn't do it. Right here, underneath that wire is the circle. So that's our output that's going to go to these machines. You can input on any side except for the side with the circle. So I could actually have a generator plugged into this side, plugged into that side, plugged into all these different sides. But on the battery box, it doesn't do us that good. The battery box, you can only do a total altogether of all the sides. You can only do 32 EU in. And since the generator puts out 10, we could actually max this out if we did, say a generator connected to here and a generator connected to here. That would be putting in a total of 30 EUs a second. Or I'm sorry, 30 EUs a tick. Now if we did another one, the other generator, say on a fourth side, it would only be able to put in 2 EUs a tick, and then it would idle until the next tick. Well, that's kind of saying it the wrong way. But essentially it wouldn't be used because the max it could input in is 2 EUs a tick. So there's no sense in doing more than 3 generators hooked up to this bed box. So anyways, like I said, it's going to act like a buffer. You see these are filled. These will actually, if I were to disconnect it and it had power and it was macerating something, this would slowly drain until there was no red left in here, and then the machine would be out of power. That's like its internal buffer. So anyways, so we're going to hook that up, and you see we got power there. So now we got our macerator, extractor, and electric furnace. And that's just about used, and it hasn't filled anything up. So we're going to throw... other chest. Throw a stack of this wood in there and create some charcoal. Now the charcoal you can only do with the logs, the wooden logs. If you do the planks, it won't do anything. You can't burn planks. You can burn them as fuel, but you can't burn them and convert them into something. So if we throw this wood in there, it's going to burn the wood down into charcoal, which we can then take the charcoal out of here, put it in the furnace, or I'm sorry, put it in the generator, and generate power. The nice thing about that is charcoal gives you the same heat or the same output, whatever you call it, as charcoal, or I'm sorry, as coal, which in these generators, I believe, is 1600. Essentially, the coal or charcoal will generate 1600 EU of power. I believe it's 1600. I'll have to double check, but I believe it's 1600. To cook up a piece of charcoal only uses 400 EU. So, if my number of 1600 is correct, you generate 1600 EU with a piece of charcoal, and it only takes 400 EU to create the piece of charcoal. So you've got, as long as you keep feeding this logs, you're actually generating more than you're using to generate the power. What I mean by that, if I'm confusing you, you see right now we've cooked up 14 pieces of charcoal. Now if I take these in here and throw them in here, the generator is going to generate more power than it took to generate the pieces of charcoal. So like I said, essentially if we keep throwing wood in here, wood logs, to make the charcoal will generate more power than you need to generate the charcoal. So we'll just say my number was correct, that one piece of charcoal creates 1600 EUs of power, and the furnace requires 400 EUs of power to create the charcoal. So you have a net of positive 1200 power left over. So essentially I hope you get what I'm saying. If not, I'm just going to confuse more. So, all right. Now, completely lost track of what I was doing. All right, so we got our furnace. We're making charcoal. We'll probably, look at that. We have almost a full chest of cobble. Where were we going with all of this? I don't remember. Get rid of this real quick. Alright. So we got some power going on. Got our macerator. Got an extractor. Got our furnace. We can pull that out. Bring it over here. Battery box is essentially full. It's just being topped off by the generator. And now the generator's internal buffer here is going to be filled up. So like I said, we're using the electric furnace, but what we're making with the electric furnace, which is charcoal, generates more power than the electric furnace needs. So we end up with a net, positive result of power. So anyways, let's see, what are we going to do next? I can't decide. I think I'm going to make this platform here. I think I'm going to make this bigger. I don't really think it's big enough to... I don't want to make it too small or not big enough. Just in case I decide to do other things here later. Like maybe put farms up here. If I make it, say, let's see, 17, 34... Say if I make it like 36 to 38 blocks on a side, I could actually put 4 forestry farms on top here. Or later on, well, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll make this like the living area and open area platform. I'll make other platforms for the individual farms. I'll make a platform for trees. I'll make a platform for wheat. Don't normally do peat, but I think I will, just because the peat farms generate dirt, and the wood, or the tree farms, and the wheat farm generate sand. And to make the resources that you need for both sets of farms, you need dirt and sand. So essentially when you get to a certain point, they will, the peat is going to generate dirt, which the wheat and tree farms need, and then the tree farm and the wheat farm are going to generate sand, which you need to make the resources that the peat farm needs. So you get into a balance where they're taking care of each other, and you essentially don't have to add anything. They they both generate the resources that each other needs, and then once you get them going, they just keep going. They just keep generating stuff for you. So. Alright. And you see these, I don't know if you saw it, but the cobble came down to the chest and then came right back up into the block breaker. And then the block breaker is no longer doing anything, if you can see that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a... no, I already got rid of this. Let's make a lever. A lever. LeVar. Not LeVar Burton. Totally different person. Now I have the Reading Rainbow song on my head. Awesome. Gotta find something to do to get rid of it. Other chest. You need 2 of those, Mike. Oh, quarantine. Didn't hear that. That's not my real name. That's somebody else's name. My name is definitely not that. Alright. Need one of those, make a lever. And one of the cool things, if you've never seen this before, about the redstone wire, is that you can run it down walls. Look at that. Look at that. I can run it there, I can run it there, I can run it there. There. Look at that. That is awesome. Makes it much easier to make redstone creations. Can't really call them redstone creations anymore because, well, I guess you can. I don't know. There. Okay, now we turn that off. Don't hear that ticking all the time. So now, like I said, we've got a full chest of cobble here, and I'm just going to leave that off, and whenever I want to turn it on, flip the switch, blam, and it'll start generating more. So I'll do that, get back to building shortly, and I don't know, we may actually be close to the end of the episode. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm enjoying this. Look at all that charcoal. And you can see our bat box is full. Generator's full. In fact, let's burn up a whole nother stack of it. Just to make sure. In a world I built long ago, I actually had multiple tree farms that were directly feeding multiple generators. And it worked out pretty good. You know, the tree farm just kept generating wood. The wood I would burn down to charcoal, and then the charcoal would feed the generators, which were feeding. Forestry has a engine. Essentially, it converts EUs into buildcraft power. They call it an electric engine, but essentially the generators were feeding the electric engines, which were running the tree farm. So all I had to do was keep adding humus, which is what the tree farm uses to plant the trees in. But essentially I just would make a couple stacks of humus, throw it in the tree farm, and I had free power after that. You know, a certain amount of power. You know, you can't go crazy with it, but I think I had 4 or 5 generators running off of 3 tree farms, somewhere in there. And it was generating excess. So, alright, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do? Well, I think I'm going to build some stuff. I don't know if we are... I don't even know what time it is. It is 7:45 in the morning. Been up all night. We're probably... Let's see. We're probably close to the point where I should quit and call it an episode. Don't worry, I'm going to keep going. I'll probably end up putting episode 3, episode 4, which I'm about to finish, and I'll probably make a 5th episode and render them out and get them uploaded today. So all these thousands and thousands of people can watch other videos instead of mine. So, I think I'm not going to take a dip in the lava, that'd be stupid. I think I'm going to call this an episode as the sun goes down. Good down, sun. Sun going down over the castle over there, which I'm going to raid pretty soon. Not on the next episode, but pretty soon. Want to get a little more prepared before I go in there because they will beat you down. Beat you down like a small man in jail. Maybe not quite that bad, but pretty much they put a hurting on you. So, anyways, this is quarantine, and I think this is it for today. The moon's coming up, sun's going down. Please let me know if you like something. If you don't like it, leave me some kind of comment. I've had one so far, made me feel good. Leave me a comment. It makes me happy. So, this is quarantine. I'm gonna go now. Gonna quit talking, I promise. I will shut up now. See? Hold on. Just want you to look at that. We already got 29 charcoal. And we've barely used maybe 3 or 4. Look at that. Full stack of charcoal. Full generator. Full battery box. Still making more charcoal. It's awesome. Works out awesome. So, alright. What are we going to do next time? I'm going to do some more building off camera. Maybe make another platform and get ready to put up a tree farm. I think I'll probably leave this about the same size. Maybe build a room on here with a bed. Make it look nice. I don't know. I think that's about it. Make a little courtyard area, something pretty. So, anyways, I'm going to do that. I'm going to end this episode, episode 4. And I will start episode 5 with what I've built. So, again, comment, subscribe, leave me some suggestions, tell me what you like and don't like, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.